Hello there and welcome to a brand new one-day special at the the craft home. The whole thing. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. But you can see that we are looking at diamond dots. We are looking at an incredible one-day special, and of course 6 o'clock is the launch hour. Now these are just a selection of some of the beauties that we have on offer for you during the one-day special shows. Some of them we don't have huge stock of, so I do urge you to jump ahead and have a little look. But what you will know from diamond dots, that you are getting those incredible faceted elements, those little tiny gems that are going to give you that incredible finish, and this is the key thing. Now I am here with our one-day special, and these are amazing. I mean, when you see the sparkle that you have got from these elements that you're going to be putting into your piece of artwork, it is phenomenal. And we are looking at a two-piece kit, which I will show you around in just the next few moments. But I need to let you know that I am not the only person here at Hochanda. We've got the lovely Angie with me as well. How are you doing, Angie?
Hi, Hayley, I'm good, thank you.
Cute.
Very
It's been
good.
too long. It's been a while since I've been working with you.
It's been over 12 months.
Has it really been that? I didn't realise it was that long. My goodness.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
I'm glad to be
now,
back.
this one-day special, I have to say, I mean, these eyes, don't they look amazing? I mean, the diamond dots on there, giving it that incredible sparkle. Phenomenal.
Yeah. We've been asked so much for, we used to do the tiger's eyes and the leopard's eyes, and we've been asked for so many to do like a set. So we've listened and we've brought out what we can for you.
Now,
But,
almost looks like it's got lights behind it, doesn't
gorgeous,
it? The way that
isn't it?
sparkles.
Yeah.
So that is one half of your one-day special. While you are feasting your eyes on that one, let me get the other one to show you, because this one is equally as beautiful. I love the piercing blue with these. Now, needless to say, when they come to you, they come in a kit form. They don't come with a frame, because obviously that is very much personal choices to your own home decor. But again, this particular one here, where you've got the lighter tones, but those piercing blue eyes, my goodness.
gorgeous.
Isn't it amazing? Absolutely amazing. Now you're getting both of those pieces of art. They are 42 centimetres by 18 centimetres. Really good size. The canvas that you're working on, incredible quality, as are those fabulous little facets that you'll be using to pop in place. And it couldn't be simpler for you to actually create with these. Angie is going to show us, obviously taking us through the paces, but what you will have is you will have your canvas that will have all of the key on there, all of those little tiny squares that you're going to be following, and you're simply placing like dots. It is literally like colouring by numbers. You follow the key, you find the right colour, you place it in where it needs to go, and then it builds up over and creates an amazing piece. And when you're working with a piece that's this size, Angie, I mean, what sort of length of time would it normally take for something like this to come together?
It depends on sort of how much you want to do your craft. If you're working, you might just want to do it every now and then. But rule of thumb, the size of the palm of an adult's hand will probably take about an hour if there was a lot of colour change. However, if some of the colours were block colours, obviously that would be a little bit quicker to do, because you're just working on one colour at a time. But it's your relaxation, so you just do it in your own time.
It's not a competition.
It's not a race, no. You just want to enjoy your craft and just sit and relax.
And I must admit, I mean, I liken it sometimes to cross stitch, but with cross stitch you don't have the image on the canvas to start with. You've got to literally count to know where those different colours go. With this, that key that you've got printed on the canvas, I mean, it makes it so much easier.
It's so much easier, and the key is already on your canvas. You're not going to lose it. So with cross stitch, sometimes it's on a paper or whatever, but no, your key's on your canvas, and it's so easy to follow, and it's very, very clear as well. So you can decipher which symbol is which symbol. There's no matching symbols or anything like that.
Fabulous. Now everything comes boxed, so you're actually going to get 2 of your boxes with your kits in there. Each one you can use it. Should I put them together, because it's probably easier for the camera? I didn't think about that, did I, Marcus? So there you go. You're going to get your 2 kits. They're independently packaged, so you can see there you've got one canvas in one, the other canvas in the other. Each will come with everything that you need, all the little tiny gems, the facets that are there. You're also going to get your tool. You're going to get your little pen holder, which I obviously will explain to you as the hour goes on. Your little pot of wax, and also your little storage bags as well. So as you can actually work with this, and you can see all those little elements featuring at the front there. So even if you're buying this for a kit for somebody who has never seen any of the diamond dot shows, they will be able to enjoy this and craft along to their heart's content. 186766. Now, I've got lots of other designs to share with you, and as I say, we don't have huge quantities on some of these, so I'm going to show you them very quickly, including this fabulous polar bear. He's so cute that he's a dude. He's not a polar bear, he's a polar dude. And you can see here, absolutely beautiful. And again, you've got to give them a wiggle, really, haven't you, Angie?
To see the full effect you have.
Aren't they adorable? I love it. Even his little nose, his nose looks almost wet with those sparkles, doesn't it? Now this is a good size piece, 37 centimetres by 51 centimetres. And again, you're going to decide on what frame you're going to put this in, because obviously it comes to you in a similar sort of format to that we saw. Now with this one, we haven't got edge-to-edge coverage, Angie.
No, it's what we call a partial drill. That means the background's printed, and then the image is printed on top of the background. It just gives it that little bit more of a 3D effect.
Lovely.
And also on that one, if you look closely, there's some extra sparkly beads on those. They're coated with an AB coating, which gives it that extra...
I've noticed those, kind of sitting within the crosses on the scarf, yes. Ah, okay. That extra bit of sparkle there, I love it, absolutely. He certainly is a dude, isn't he? And again, a really nice project, whether it's for yourself, whether it's something that you're going to be given as a gift. Obviously, these can be dispatched to you on immediate dispatch. There's no delay with these, so I'm guessing that somebody could have this made up and ready for Christmas, potentially.
Yes, they've got a couple of weeks to work on it if they want to make it up already as a present, or to send it as a present.
Exactly, yeah.
Plenty of time.
That's it. It's something you could be working on between Christmas and New Year. It's always nice to have a bit of a project to get your teeth stuck into, isn't it, after Christmas?
Of course it is.
So the details are there on your screen. If you fancy your own polar dude, then the details are there, and take advantage while you have the opportunity. It's 730439. Now, have a look at these two. This is amazing. I think if you have got anybody that's getting married next year who are cat lovers,
oh yeah, definitely,
then these would be absolutely perfect. This one is Mr. and Mrs. Pink. Aren't they perfect? I can't roll my R's. Can you roll your R's,
No,
Ange? Oh no. I'm going to help you. I can't. It just sounds like I'm slurring. But these, again, not edge to edge.
Not edge to edge. Again, it's got a printed background, and then the image is printed on the top of that one as well.
Isn't it cute? Absolutely adorable. I love the little flowers. They're saying her hair, but you can see obviously the hairband there, and the tie. Even the tie has almost got like a little heart shape in the knot. Absolutely beautiful. Again, incredibly affordable. 42 centimetres by 42, and you can see they're £26.99 with a saving of £3. 638050. Really cute. We do love our little cats and dogs and birds and all sorts. Now, the next one, this one is absolutely incredible. This is one that when we came into the studio, it's like, wow, this is the one that got my attention. This is a huge piece, but isn't it beautiful, Angie?
That's a full drill, so every part of that canvas has been dotted. It's all got beads from top to bottom. It's one to get your teeth into. It's going to take a lot of work, but it's going to be so enjoyable.
And it is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see there. So I'll give it just a little wiggle. Can only give it a little wiggle because it's only just perched on the edge of the shelf here, and it could tumble as soon as I take my hand off, which, yeah, is a little bit making me a bit nervous now. But I think it's okay. Yeah, we're stepping away from that one now. 32 centimetres by 72 centimetres, so you can see a nice tall piece. Perfect maybe if you've got a narrow landing and you need something that's quite tall rather than landscape. And again, £32.99, a beautiful piece. Something that you can certainly take a lot of time and pleasure.
That'll be lovely. Now I can see that one in a conservatory where the light's getting on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, gosh, imagine the sunlight coming through and catching those facets. Be beautiful. And it might be one that if you already have tools, if you've already gone for diamond dots in the past, then you might have those tools available, and there might be a couple of you working on this at the same time.
That would be lovely, yeah. Yeah, good idea.
Incidentally, if you have been working on any of your diamond dots pictures and you want to send pictures in, studio at Hochanda, we'd love to see those pictures as well. Now, another one that is beautiful. I can't reach this one to give it a wiggle, unfortunately, but you can see at the top there you have got, and I love this. It reminds me of a certain film where it's set out in the desert, and you've got that little kind of parade of animals going along, from the smallest right the way over with the little meerkat over to the side. They're coming right the way through to the fabulous elephant at the front. This is gorgeous.
This is a little bit different for us. So the whole of the scape is dotted, but the actual animals are just printed. But if you look closely, it's like a granite fabric.
It is, it's got a bit of a
sparkle
to it.
It's still got a sparkle to it,
yeah.
But it's not actually dotted, and it's absolutely amazing in real life. It really is.
You're working on negative in that respect, aren't you, I suppose? Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And again, a fabulous one to go for, £26.99. I mean, that size there, 72 centimetres by 22 centimetres. Again, a lovely design there, nice landscape as you can see there, and something I think you can take a lot of pleasure in putting together. 746818. Now, this is a demonstration that we're going to be looking at in a few moments with Angie. She's going to be showing you what happens when you get that box home and you open it up. But this is beautiful. I mean, the gorgeous detail that you've got with the kimono there, the headdress and everything. This is lovely. And again, that kind of granite finish around the edge.
My favourite piece of all. Everything that you've got here today is actually brand new, not been seen before.
Oh,
so,
I see. Okay.
Yes, first time on TV. That one is my favourite, I have to admit. Again, like you said, it's got that granite background. And it's also got some of those AB beads in there as well, so that extra sparkle.
Beautiful. And you can kind of see that with that canvas there around the edge, that it has got that glittery sparkle. None of it's going to come off, so please don't think it's one of those glitters that's going to shed. But it kind of enhances the design. And I think it gives it that even more kind of look of glamour to it.
Yeah.
If it was just the flat black, I think that would kind of detract from the image. But isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so nervous now letting go of that. But there you go, you can see. £32.99. That is an amazing price there for a large piece. You're looking at 50 centimetres by 60 centimetres, so just a little over a square piece, if you can see an extra 10 centimetres on that height. But isn't it beautiful? Absolutely, and the drama in that one, I love it. 582953 if you fancy getting hold of that one. Now, the piece that we've got here, which has caught the eye of some of our studio, or the team in the studio, should I say. This one, you'll recognise this guy, won't you? Now, this is good old Santa, and I love this one because you've got different sizes of beads and elements featuring in here. Again, a partial print. Again, this is another one that's very difficult. Can I bring it down and give it a little bit of a wiggle? Because I think it's seeing the wiggle that is the key thing with this one, because it shows those facets off and shows how it sparkles. I mean, this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous there. And another partial print, so perhaps a little easier for some people?
Yeah, and what I always said about this one, Christmas is coming and there's nothing worse than spending all day watching the TV or whatever. Because you've got everything in the box, and I know you're allowed to have a couple of your family round.
Yes.
Work on it together.
That's a lovely idea.
Sign it on the back, the date that you did that part, and bring it out every year. What our memory as the children get a little bit older, they did that bit when they were 5, 6, 7.
Exactly, yes, yeah.
It's a really nice one to bring out.
And I noticed as well, we've got these kind of larger beads featuring here as well. As you can see, they're like pearls on a larger scale. Yeah,
the feature beads. A few of our kits have got those on now. We've started putting a few more like that together.
Aren't they gorgeous? Love it. But of course, you've got a lovely large print here, 52 centimetres by 67 centimetres. Let's see if I can pop that one back on top of the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, a lovely one. As I say, we don't have huge quantities of those, so if Santa has caught your eye, then please do get involved nice and early with that one. It's got flexi-buy on this one, so if you do want to spread the cost, you can do. Of course, what that means is any of the other kits that have taken your eye, you can add those into your basket and spread the cost of those as well. Now, this piece here, this is lovely. This is the Statue of Liberty, and lots of you are loving this one. 10% of stock has gone already, and this one, obviously a very similar kind of tonal pattern because of the colouring of the statue.
There's lots of shading, so it's a lot to get your teeth into with this one. Lots of different tones of greens, lots of different tones of blues. Again, it's something we've been asked for over the last sort of 12 months.
Okay,
you know, have you got anything, Statue of Liberty, Houses of Parliament, that kind of thing. So again, we've listened. So if anybody's got any ideas, always let us know.
Love it, love it. And then, of course, and I won't, maybe the next time we come round, I'll swap these round so we can give this one more of a wiggle. But where you've got the windows and her crown there, you've got those little AB crystals featuring in there as well. So it gives it a different look and different facets of those. I've been fortunate to go up the Statue of Liberty. Didn't manage to get as far as the viewing platform because you have to book so far in advance. And I don't think you can even go up to the torch now. You used to be able to, but I think because obviously she's getting on a bit, love, bless her. She just want people wandering up the inside of her arm all the time, does she? But yeah, it is absolutely amazing to see, and this, I mean, captured it absolutely beautifully. At 782-527, if you fancy getting hold of that, £139.99. Couple more to share with you. Oh, how do you fancy dipping your toes in the sea? Well, wouldn't you just love to walk along this little boardwalk here, as you can see here, this little pier, and sit on the end, maybe with a little bit of a fishing rod, and maybe see the sun go down. This is a gorgeous image. As you can see, you've got that fabulous little sunset there reflected in the water. Absolutely gorgeous. Another beautiful one, Angie.
A full cover again, so it's a full drill again. Again, there's lots of shading in that one. And we've been asked for sceneries and things like that. And again, we've listened and brought them out for you. So hopefully we've brought ones that you like.
Beautiful.
Lots of shading in that one.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. And again, a really good price, 71 centimetres by 47, £39.99, and 2 flexi buys, should you choose to go down that particular route. But 077736 if you fancy popping that one in. I can imagine that one maybe being somewhere, maybe like in a bathroom. Are we okay to put these in bathrooms?
Yes, absolutely. So all our products have been tested over in Cyprus.
Oh, wow.
So we've got the heat, we've got the humidity.
Yes.
So nothing will fade and the beads will not fall off. We travel all over the country, as you know,
Yes,
NEC,
yeah.
Pally, everywhere with them. And all our kits that we've took, all our models that have been made, they're absolutely the same as they were when they were first made.
Love it. There you go. So you can rest assured that if you have got somewhere like a lovely bathroom, can you imagine just looking at this scene? Gorgeous. Lose yourself in that sunset, couldn't you? So there you go. If you fancy that one, the details are there. But the one below it, I think, is a beautiful one here. I mean, this looks amazing. You've got that gorgeous waterfall look with this one. Not just one waterfall, there's several there, isn't there? This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, it's called Pongor. Is that an actual place then, Pongor?
I think so. One of the directors of Diamond Dots lives in Australia, and I think she found the photo somewhere around her area and sent that in.
Our producer, she's on it. And
she's on it. She's going to have a look.
It's in Vietnam.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's a lovely place to visit. And again, I think this one's got the AB crystals in there as well.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Again, a really good price there. This one's a little over a metre at 101 centimetres by 57 centimetres. So it's a good size piece. So if you want something to really stand proud in your home, then of course that maybe will be the one for you. 370840. Any of these kits that we've been speaking of, if you've just joined us, they do come as the canvas. You choose your frame as time goes on. You go out and shop for that yourself. They're not included within the kits. And that's purely because you may want to put these on as something with a mount around them, or may want a wooden frame, and we don't know that from we don't know what your home's like. We can't see through the TV into your house, so you can decide on those yourself. But something that is new, I've not seen these. Have we seen these before?
You've never seen these before.
Oh,
we
my
have done other
goodness.
cushions, but these are brand new, absolutely brand new. And with these kits, the cushion is already made for you.
Okay.
So you've got your zip in there, so you don't have to be a sewer or anything like that.
Brilliant.
And the cover will come with a plastic sheet on that's stitched into the seam.
Okay.
So you'll cut over 3 sides and just pull the, I'll show you when we do the demonstration,
Yes,
you'll pull the film off it, and then when you finish, turn it inside out, and the rest of the film will come out.
That's clever.
And
That's
you can
clever,
wipe
yeah.
those clean as well. So it's not something you're going to put in the washing machine, but you can wipe them.
I'm not going to let anybody sit against
Well,
this.
that's
It's not going to
it.
get dirty. It's a piece of art.
It's just for show, isn't it? It's meant just to
It is,
sit
yeah.
there and look nice, not to sit on. But
Exactly.
They are beautiful.
You've got choices with this one. So you've got your camellia and your lily with
That
regards to
one's
these
rose,
ones.
yeah.
And your camellia and your rose. So this particular one is the one with the rose, I think. Yes, it looks like it is. And then that particular one there, you've got your lily there, you can see with the red in the background there. Absolutely beautiful. So if you fancy going for either or both, because they are on the same item number, then £22.99, 675352. Now I'm going to head over to demonstrate with lovely Angie. Don't forget, any questions, do get in touch, studio@hochanda.com. And everything that we've been chatting about is on the website. So if you want to have a closer look, by all means, please do so. Now, don't be surprised you're not seeing any reviews with these, because these are all brand new. I've not seen any of these before. But what I do urge you to do, potentially, if you're wanting to check out the credibility of Diamond Dots, where there's no need to be honest, but just to have a look at the brand section, you will see lots of like-minded crafters that have taken advantage of similar kits and how much fun they have had with regards to these. Lots of flexi-buy options, as you can see there. So any of those goodies that you can kind of pop into your basket and cross the payments over. So turn them into flexi-buy, anything that's going into your basket, in all honesty. And yeah, away you go. Now the Winter Wonderland kit. Now is that the one? Oh, you've got a couple over by
yes,
you,
we've got a couple
Angie.
here as
right,
well, yeah.
okay.
So this is the Winter Wonderland one again. That's another full drill. It's got your AB beads as well, in the moon, in the trees, to give it that really nice sparkly snowy effect.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that's a beautiful one. Really
Absolutely
is.
gorgeous, and that is going to be the talking point of any home over Christmas.
Lovely, isn't it?
Now, there's a lot of work in this one, so it might not be Christmas 2020 that you're going to be displaying this one, but as Angie said, it's something that you could start this year, and over the course of the year, maybe with family members, put it together so it's a memory piece for you all to admire next Christmas. But 90 centimetres by 61 centimetres, really good size. 2 flexi buys on this one, making it a very affordable price, but £66.99 being the overall
really
price. Then the one down at the bottom, my goodness, this dragon, this majestic dragon. Now, if you are going for the piece that we saw earlier on with the lovely geisha lady on, then this might be another one to add alongside it. Oh, this is good. I love that moon.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful. Lots of gorgeous colours in this one. Again, this one is a full
Another
drill.
full drill, yeah, another full drill as well. I think of most of what we've brought today, there's quite a lot of them full drills. A lot of people want something to get their teeth into.
Yes.
There's lots of people during lockdown that have really come to town on the Diamond Dots product, and they just want something a little bit that's going to take a lot longer. So they're both enjoyable pieces.
Beautiful.
It will take some time.
There you go. Now, if you fancy getting hold of that particular one, the Dragon Flame there, 20% of the stock has gone. Not surprised. It's got a very ethereal and kind of mystical look about it, hasn't it, that one? Details there, 976558. Now, it might be that you've never come across Diamond Dots before. So, of course, a lovely Angie is going to take us through everything you need to know, including what happens the moment it arrives. So, take it away, Angie.
Okay, so I'm going to start working on this one, but just before I do, when your box arrives, you've got everything that you need. You don't have to buy anything extra at all. There is nothing worse than getting a present on Christmas Day that you can't start. You haven't got the batteries, you haven't got the glue or whatever. This you can start straight away and get on with it. So when you open the box, you'll have your canvas, you'll have your pack of beads. Now, they'll all be wrapped up as well in other packets. So when you get your canvas, when you open it up, it will be covered with a film.
Okay.
What you need to do, also you've got in there all your instructions, and they're in, I think, about 10 different languages. So
okay.
what you need to do is roll it in the opposite direction. Because remember, it's been rolled up in the box for a while. It's come from the warehouse and it's been travelling. So there it is. Okay.
Oh, okay, right.
So you've got your kit.
Lovely. Now, I know the eagle-eyed viewers will be looking at that one thinking, oh, hang on a minute, Hayley hasn't told me about that one. So the one that you have there, this one, that's called
You've
Hope.
got this one as well. This one's Hope. That one's
got
Faith.
And I think we may well have to...
Charity will be coming. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Charity
so we've not got that one at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ah, fabulous. So details are up on your screen, as you can see there. So you've got choices under this one. It's only $14.99. And how cute and adorable is that one? So maybe you've got a young crafter that you're encouraging to get involved. So I've got Faith, and as you can see there,
I've got Hope.
Hope is over with Angie. We have got 3 options on the screen though. So
we must have the charity in
So
then.
have we got charity on the photo? Oh, okay, that's fair enough. And sitting in a teacup, apparently. There you go. Oh, that's adorable.
I think lovely in a baby's room.
Yes, yeah,
Nice
definitely.
little set in your baby's room, in the nursery or wherever.
Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely. So there you go. If you fancy a smaller piece, you've got a choice of 3 there for just $14.99. Okay.
Okay, so you've got your canvas with all your details on, and then you have your beads. Okay, so there is loads. So they come all pre-packed, all labelled, which I'll show you when I start working on the actual kit. Your feature beads are all there for you as well. What I tend to do is I'll cut them all into packs, and then I'll put them in a tray in order so that you can work on them like that. You have a lot more beads than you need for your kit. Okay, so don't worry if you drop any beads on the floor and you can't get them all up. If you get to the end of the project and there isn't enough beads, you let us know. You can get me via my Facebook page.
Okay.
I will send you more out free of charge.
Oh, bless you, thank you.
Because we've always got stocks of beads from kits that we've done, so we're happy to replace anything free of charge. Okay.
Now, she's a canny lass, so don't think if you email her and say, oh, I need about 30 of each one of these different colours.
We'll just send you a packet. It's fine.
Yeah, she'll know.
They're your beads, and then also in your kit, you'll get all your tools that you need. We've thought about everything, so we've got a tray, and I'll explain how all this works just now. We've got a tray, we've got a pot of wax, we've got a stylus, and we've got a Stylus Grip, so for comfort as well.
Oh, okay.
Just a hint for that, we've had a lot of ladies, customers that have said their grip isn't very good.
Okay.
So just a little hint, this is only a small gripper. If you go to any DIY store, and you know the mini rollers you get for painting?
Oh, yes,
the refills?
Yes.
With the little tubes?
Yeah.
Fit perfectly. So if you've got really bad gripping problems, you've got a wider grip. They work absolutely fantastic.
How on earth did you find that out, Angie?
Do you know what? I think somebody actually mentioned it and I tried it and it worked.
Because it's just
So,
imagine
yeah.
wandering around and think, oh, that
You do as a crafter though, don't you? You walk
do.
around and you think, I could use that for that, or I could put that on
Certainly could,
there.
yeah.
We all do it, don't we, when we're crafting?
We do. Now, we have had a question come through from Carol, and Carol's asking about, is it fixing, did you say, yeah? So do you fix it when it's done?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No, it is a good question. A lot of people have asked, do they have to put a cover on the top, or do they need to put a coating of varnish on the top, or whatever? Absolutely not, because that will take away the sparkle from the diamonds.
Right.
We don't even put a glass in front of ours.
Okay.
So when you're framing, you do not need a glass, because you want the light to reflect from the dots, not from the glass. Each bead has been faceted between 9 and 13 times, just like a real diamond would be faceted. So you don't want any cover on it. And as for sealing it, you would just take all that light out of it, and it would also get in between, and when it dries you'll see like pale creamy colour bits in between because it's dried, not clear.
Right.
So no, please don't put anything in front of them, because you will spoil your kit.
Wonderful. But we don't have to worry about them fading over time or anything, because sometimes people will think glass will protect.
Yeah, no, we've even tried doing it with the non-reflective glass, but the sparkle isn't the same. Okay. So no, like I said earlier, these have been developed over in Cyprus, so they have been hung in the light, they have been hung in the sun, and everything has been absolutely fine with them.
Wonderful.
Everything is also tested with our kits for UK compliance.
Okay.
So in our kits, they're very safe to humans, animals, the environment. Our beads are a natural resin, they're not plastic.
Oh, right, okay.
So they're all very, very safe.
A lot goes into it, doesn't it?
It does. It's took a long time, to be fair. We've even thought of everything, so you've got some little jiffy bags in there. So once you've opened your packet of beads, if you put them in there, you probably won't lose them, you won't need to email me.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So if we move that to one side, we'll show you how it actually works. So like I said earlier, this is all printed with the picture, and then the picture is printed again with the adhesive. So you've got no sticky mess or anything like that. It's all there done for you. Now when you're working on your kit, you've got this film over the top. So you'd pull that back a little bit at a time and work on an area. You can choose whichever area you want to start. You can start at the bottom right, bottom left, you can work at the top, but just make sure where you're not working, you're not leaning your hand on the adhesive. So if you look closely, you will see you've got your chart on the top of the canvas and on the bottom of the canvas, all right? And if you look down the chart, you'll see all the symbols are there printed. Now, if you look closely, so we'll look, for example, I'm going to work here, on this little area here, and you'll see there's an F printed in that green square there. I will look across here, I'll find that F, and it will tell me the colour bead I need is in packet A21. Now, like I said, I've set all mine out in a tray, so it's easier to find. So there we have packet A21.
Fabulous. Oh, yes, nice and clear on there. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, could you just give it a little twist towards the light, just so you can... Oh, there you go, you can see it on
better?
there now. Yep.
Yeah. So that's my packet A21.
Wonderful.
So we'll cut that open and we'll pop a few into the tray. We don't need too many because it's just a small area. And if you see inside that tray, we've got some small channels going across. Simple idea, if you give the tray a little wiggle, those beads will then turn dome side upwards, which is the side that you need to pick up. Okay? So I've also told you already about the stylus that you get. So you get that with the grip and you get a pot of wax. Now with your bigger kits, a lot of people have asked me, will there be enough wax? If you have a look, because this is a big kit, so we have 2 lots of wax in there, so you'll always have enough. And if you don't, again, you can contact me and I will send you some more out. On the wax, there is a coating, so just peel that off, okay? We'll pop that back in the tray. So when you start, you twist your stylus into the wax just once. That will pick the dots up without leaving a sticky residue, and it won't spoil the facets from sparkling. If it stops picking the dots up, that is the only time that you ever go back into the wax, so you don't need to do that every single time. And then it's just a case of getting yourself comfortable, so I prefer to work this way. You can work whichever way you like. You just touch the dot, the wax will pick it up, and then you just touch the symbol, and that is it. There's nothing else, anything more difficult than that. So touch the dot, touch the symbol, and once you get going, you'll get so relaxed, you'll think you've been there 5 minutes, you've actually been there a couple of hours because you just get carried away with it.
Angie, could you show that us again, but just with with your left hand about 2 inches to the right. It's all right, just where your hand
take this
was.
out of the way. Yeah, no, I'll take that out of the way
That's
completely.
all right, because once we've got the camera and couldn't quite see what you were doing, that's all right.
So you just touch the dot.
Yeah.
And touch the symbol that you're working on. Touch the dot, touch the symbol. If you get a dot in the wrong place, slightly out of place,
okay,
you've got plenty of wiggle time, so very gently, because you don't want to scratch the glue, just wiggle it across.
Oh, so just kind of just nudge it?
Yeah, just nudge it slightly and you won't spoil it. If you finish for the day, you've had enough of working for one day, just make sure you cover it back up.
Yeah.
You can then roll that back up and put it back into the box if you want to. You can come back to it in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. It will still be sticky as long as you've kept that cover on.
Okay.
But once you've completed your kit, what I tend to do is use a rolling pin and just go over it. Because they're round beads, it just makes sure everything's in place. A great thing about the round beaded dots, because there are things out there with square dots, you can get them with square dots, you don't have to be precise.
Right.
Square dots, you would need to have to keep a ruler there, perfectly straight, otherwise the image would be distorted. Round dots, you don't have to be a professional. It doesn't matter if they're out of place. Every picture will turn out perfect.
And you're kind of enhancing the printed image, aren't you, with these?
Exactly,
so because, and like you say, because you've got that kind of, well, it's a round dot in a square hole, so to speak, almost, isn't it?
But once, after sort of 24, 48 hours, they'll be stuck. That's it, they're there.
Yeah.
So they're not going to move anywhere. Any gaps that are there are going to dry, so you will not see anything, and it will look absolutely, well, as you can see, they look absolutely perfect once they're done.
Now, when it comes to finishing, if we wanted to put them into a frame, any advice with regards to what we should consider with a frame?
Okay, so consider the size of your kit, because obviously they're not all going to be your off-the-shelf sizes.
Right, okay.
Because you've got like the different long ones and stuff like that. Different ways of doing it. So if you've got somebody that's a handyman or any framer, just to make an ordinary wooden background frame, that, you know, when you've got a canvas, you'll staple it round.
Yes.
So stretch it round. You could do that.
Oh, okay.
And if you're not happy just to leave it like that, then you can go to any framer and just say, right, I don't want a full frame with a back, I don't want a full frame with glass, I just want you to put me a board around it.
Right.
And they can do that, and obviously it's less expensive to do it that way. However, there are high street shops, craft shops, home furnishing shops that do a whole range of different size frames where you've got the mounts.
Yes.
So you can always trim the mount down to fit around a frame if it's slightly too big.
Yeah, so there's a ways and means.
There are lots of ways, and again, any ideas, and if you're not sure, just send me a message on the Facebook page and I'll point you in the right direction.
Love it. Thank you, Angie.
Is that all right?
So there you go. How incredible is that? How easy. That's the key thing. So you don't have to think about any special training or any additional tools or anything like that. Everything is within the box. Now, of course, we're here 6 o'clock launching a brand new one-day special. And in your one-day special, you've got 2 amazing kits that you're going to be able to work with. First one being that gorgeous black Panther. And you can see, as I tilt this one, just take it out of the stand a moment, you can see how those facets, and as you heard from Angie, they can be faceted and cut for anything between, was it 9 and 13 facets on there. So just the standard lights that you've got around your home or the sunlight are going to catch those each and every time. Sometimes you will find little AB crystals in some of these designs as well, but with this particular one there, you can see you've got those gorgeous colours coming through. It's also a nice, easy kit, because when we actually have a look at the complexity of colours, because obviously some of these have got lots and lots of colours in there. When you look at the Black Panther, you've only got, what, probably about 15 or so colours, I would say, that you're working with there. And down the side here, it will give you your key, but you're automatically kind of guided towards a colour with the canvas itself, because it is printed, giving you an indication of the colour that you're going to be looking for. So when you come to do the eye, you're automatically looking in the region of where the green is on your key. And of course, every single one of those little circles that you've got within your squares has got the key code in there. So you know straight away. So if you come down here, anything that's got P in, all you need to do is go straight to A12 and you've got the exact right piece that you need to put in that place. Couldn't be simpler. It comes to you in a fabulous little box with all your toolkits and everything that you need, all the goodies in there, including the tool, the wax, your little pen holder there, and of course your little tray that's going to get all those pieces in the right way. But you have a second canvas within this kit. It's not just the Black Panther, you can see it says Snow Leopard on the screen there as well. You are going to get this second piece, which again, you've got those gorgeous piercing blue eyes coming through and creating another beautiful piece. So this time much paler tones, much lighter tones with regards to the fur content, but how amazing are they? Absolutely gorgeous. Two pieces, each one is 42 centimetres by 18 centimetres, and one price there of £29.98. So you're looking at around £14.99 per kit. A very affordable way for you to get hold of these. So 186 766 if you're wanting to get hold of those. This is what you're going to get. Your fabulous kits here showing you all those lovely little sachets of sparkles. Sachets of sparkles, that's what I'm going to call them. And that is the thing, when you're getting those little sparkles in place, you have got the most incredible effect. Beautiful work of art that you are going to be able to look at and admire over and over again. So yes, do take advantage of that deal that we've got on your screen there, as you can see. Now, popular item within this hat has been our lovely Statue of Liberty. Not surprised, I'm sure she holds many memories for many of you, and it's an iconic image, isn't it? Now, I'm going to give her a little bit of a wiggle because, of course, it's those facets that really do bring her to life. And with this one, you've kind of got golden little elements within the flame.
Yes, you have, and again, they're more like, they look metal.
They're
not. They're still a natural resin, but they do look sort of metal-like.
Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. You can see those dotted around there. And the detail, I mean, that kind of railing that you've got around the flame there, coming down the torch and her arm, and even, because obviously she's put together as kind of plates of metal riveted together, you've still got that in looking within the design. How they've captured that is absolutely amazing. But all done with all those different facets. I mean, the colour spectrum that they've got within these facets, you must be running into thousands and thousands of colours.
We have, there is, yeah, many thousands. We have one kit that we do that's got 72,000 shades of blues and blacks.
Oh, blues and black, just oh shaded. My goodness,
yeah,
wow.
All shaded. We'll try and bring it. We'll try and bring it for you.
Oh my goodness!
It's still being worked on, but we'll try and bring it for you.
And I know our viewers will love that because I know they do like those challenging pieces. But this one here, I mean, you haven't got the facets and the little gems going the entire piece, so you have got kind of the almost, well, it's like a cloudy sky. It doesn't look the sunniest of days behind it, but I think it's a nice because it's very much in keeping with the tones that you've got from the piece itself there. And again, the amount of detail, all those lines, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. £39.99, two flexi buys of £20 each, 782-527 if you're wanting to get hold of that one. Now within the kit, what are you going to get? Well, shall we show you? Let's show you, because you're obviously going to get your box and with all the goodies in there. You're going to get your gems, you're going to get that fabulous canvas that you're going to start with. So what you are going to be able to do is actually pop that, wrap it up, maybe give it as a gift to somebody, and yeah, away you go with regards to that one. So if you do like the idea of getting hold of that one, then the details are there on your screen, as you can see. Every one of these kits is very, very easy for you to work with. So 782-527 is that all-important item number, and of course 2 flexi buys to get hold of it. Now, another popular item during this hour has been the amazing Waterfall, as you can see over to the side of me here. I mean, this is a gorgeous scene. Again, every single one of those little areas you can see there is one of those beautiful little faceted dots. Again, I'm going to try and give this one a little bit of a wiggle for you. It's a big piece of art, but you can see there how amazing it is. You've got the AB crystals in there, making it look like the water is actually moving. I mean, how they've captured that. Phenomenal. And of course you can see that gorgeous kind of reflection within the water in the front there. Absolutely beautiful. And of course we've established that this is actually in Vietnam. So there you go. I like it. I like it a lot. And there you go, 2 payments there, £27.50. So 370840 101 centimetres, so it's a little over a metre by 57 centimetres, and at £54.99, a majestic piece that you might like to have hanging in, well, any room of your home. It's not going to look out of place. Now, of course, when it comes to working with your canvases, one of the ways that you can work is on a light box. Now here we've got this fabulous light box. It's A3 in size, LED, so it's going to be a cool touch light box, and what it means is you can actually lay your canvas out completely flat on this one. £49.99. Of course, because it's backlit, it will help you recognise those little elements, those little key details that you need, and mean that you are able to work with your piece very, very easily. 509298. Oh, it's not a one-day special today. No, it was a one-day special, but it is on a special price. So yes, you are saving £10 on this one, bringing it down to £49.99, and 2 flexi buys again with that one. So yeah, nice, especially if you're working on those larger pieces, as you can see. Now the Winter Wonderland, which is the one that's over by Angie, that one has proved to be very, very popular. It's a gorgeous piece. I mean, this is something you can see there just to the side of Angie. I mean, this looks amazing. I mean, to bring this out every Christmas, to be honest, I don't know if I'd want to put it away.
That's the only trouble with it, isn't it? It's that nice, you just want to keep it out. When I first saw that one, I had an idea, so I tried it on a different one that we'd got of a Christmas tree. If you get the battery-operated lights behind it...
I was wondering that.
It just doubles the spot. It's amazing, it really is. I did a Christmas tree one, and I had a look, and it looked amazing. Get the bright white rather than the warm white and the battery ones. You can get them all over the place. Just tape it behind it. It looks amazing.
And of course you've got the kind of like the windows, so it'll look like the light is actually coming through those windows.
Yeah, it's going to look super. Just a quick tip about the AB beads as well, Hayley. I had a lot of people saying that the wax was sticking to the bead. Okay. So all you need is a cotton bud. Just take that wax off, and when you're placing an AB bead down, the best way to do it, when you put it down, as you lift your stylus, twist it. Oh, I see. That's all you need to do. Yeah, just twist and lift, and that way, that AB bead, because it's got the AB coat in it, it grabs the wax, you see. Okay. But the easiest way to say it, once you've done it once or twice, you'll do it fine. It'll be absolutely fine. But it just saves people wondering, oh, they're doing something wrong. Oh, could you show that again? Because it just took us a moment to get the camera to you there. So, so you're not actually putting down the AB crystals at the moment, but it's this technique. This technique. Okay. So you'll pick the bead up as normal, and when you put it down, twist and lift. Oh, that's, so it's just a slightly different technique. And all it'll do, it'll just grab that wax and bring it out as it's supposed to do. It doesn't do it every time, but once in a while it will grab the wax, and that's the easiest way out of it. There's nothing wrong with your kit, there's nothing wrong with your wax, it's just a bit of a technique. Good tip. And it is a beautiful piece. You've got the Christmas tree with all the sparkles on there as well. A really nice one. And the details on your screen at the moment. At the bottom of your screen, you've got your Winter Wonderland. And of course, the gorgeous Japanese lady that we're working on at the moment. The details are there on the screen as well. And it's a very kind of relaxing. Well, I say relaxing. It's almost like the equivalent of colouring in, really, isn't it? Very mindful. A little bit like painting by numbers, or everybody was into the colouring in for a long time, weren't they? I mean, with me, before I come on set with you guys, I'm as nervous as anything, and this is why I sat in here just before we went on, and I sat and I just did a corner, and it really does just get you in your own little zone, and then you're ready to go. We've had a lovely email in from was it Tina, did you say? Yeah, Tina, she says she listens to audio books while she's doing. Great idea. Very clever idea, great idea. We have so diamond dots are all over the world. So we have Italy, Germany, France, obviously UK. Yes. Now the lady in Italy, she's a child therapist. Okay. And over in Italy, she's actually endorsed the product. Right. Because she has children, obviously, with learning difficulties, ADHD. When they have a meltdown, she'll sit them down with a small kit. And because they're relaxed doing it, they go in their own little bubble and they calm. Yeah. So we're hoping she's going to endorse it over here as well, but it hasn't been yet. But over in Italy, she's actually endorsed the product. Fair enough. And as we always say in the UK, just do your own research. We're not saying that it's going to work in every scenario, but it's worth a try. It's worth looking at. It's worth looking into. Yeah. Exactly. There you go. And of course, any one of these kits, it's kind of like they're ageless with regards to these. I mean, if a child can pick up a pencil, I'm guessing they can get involved with this. We say on the packaging from 8 upwards. I mean, my oldest customer is 95. Oh my goodness. Yeah, her daughter comes and buys them from us for her. Wow. She only does little ones, but she really does enjoy it. but that's safety. But we say if you can, like you say, if you can hold a pen, obviously you're going to help a younger child.
Oh yes, naturally.
But we've had them sit with us at the NEC with their parents at 4, 5 years old, and they're just happy.
It's almost like a little game, isn't it, to fill it
happy
up?
to play with. And if you want to get the kids starting on doing something like this, if you've got a kit at home, they're always going to want to join you.
Yes, yeah.
So what I suggest you do is get some school glue or glue that will dry clear.
Yes.
Pop a little bit on an old Christmas card or a blank piece of card, let it get slightly dry and tacky. Yeah. Give them your spare beads, just let them play.
Just add them onto any
and they will stick just the same way as they will on here.
It's fabulous.
Just
that hand-eye coordination, it's
exactly, hand-eye coordination, colour recognition, matching, because they're matching a symbol to a colour.
That's it, yeah.
So there's lots of education, but they don't realise they're learning something.
Exactly,
which is even better.
Exactly. Now Trisha's been busy during lockdown, and she's been busy working on, you might recognise this piece, it's the Winter Wonderland piece. This looks beautiful. Oh, she's had it from... I love this because you can see there you've got that gorgeous frame around there as well. So it looks like you may well have popped a little bit of a mount around yours there, Trisha. I think you have, and that's nice because it kind of separates your design from the background. And again, the mount might turn it into more of a regular size with regards to your frame. But that is beautiful. Trisha, thank you so much for sending that in. That's a work of art, isn't it? And something you can bring out every single Christmas. So you got started on that one nice and early, I'm guessing, in lockdown. But whether you've started these pieces before or whether you've never had a go with them, I think Angie has illustrated there just how easy it is for you to get involved with regards to these. So is there anything else that we should really know about these, Angie? I mean, when we're putting them together, any hints and tips?
I think I've probably given you most of the ones. I mean, they are so easy. To be fair, once you start and you get into the rhythm of it, you honestly, you just keep coming back for more. It's a little bit bittersweet because you like to work on it and you want it to last, but you want to finish it. But when you get to that last dot, it's like, yay, and then, oh. What am I going to do now?
It's like going back to your chocolate biscuit and realising that the second stick isn't there because you've already eaten it.
What I also say, if you've got a big kit that you're working on, sometimes you'll be working on it and you'll think, just want to break from it, but I still want a dot, so have something small. Because I work on my big kits, but I've always got something small.
That's a good idea.
In case I just want to get a break from that one and just do something that will finish a bit quicker. So I always have a little one at the side of me.
I love it. Now, another popular one during this hour is the one just the side of Angie there, that gorgeous dragon. And I love it. This is so colourful because you've got all the kind of elements there of the Orient with regards to those gorgeous jade skies. You can see the dragon. I mean, the dragon looks incredible. The detail that you've got from this one, phenomenal. From that jade green eye, as you can see there, coming right the way out to... I mean, it looks a little bit fearsome, but I think he'd be a protective dragon. I kind of like him, that snowy look to him. And then as you look at it, you'll see all the blossoms there as well with those beautiful pinks and purples in there. That gorgeous nighttime sky there again with the pinks and purples. But it's that jade around the moon now. I mean, it looks incredible. And again, it just lends itself so much to that kind of area of the world. It does.
It'll go really well with this one in the same room. They just coordinate and they go together really well.
Beautiful. And I know a lot of people do take a lot of kind of solace from Chinese horoscopes and also different areas of protectiveness. I know there's lots of kind of spirit guides that people believe in and things like that. So maybe the dragon is something that is important to you. Well, if it's the kit that you're thinking of getting hold of, do bear in mind that 30% of the stock has gone. As I said, with some of these kits, we don't have huge quantities of them. So the key thing is get involved as soon as you possibly can. And this particular piece is quite a substantial piece at 91 centimetres by 60. It is a full drilled piece, as I'm learning from Angie, if she's talking to us here, which means it's got edge-to-edge coverage with regards to those fabulous little facets. My goodness, doesn't it look amazing? If you fancy yours, then the details are there on your screen. Obviously, you've got flexi-buy on this one if you're wanting to spread the cost, which means if you do want to add anything else into your basket, then you can do. Angie, can you believe we've only got about 7 minutes left?
That's gone so quick.
Hasn't it gone quick?
That really has gone quickly.
Amazing, amazing. Because when you actually get started with this, and with all due respect, It is just a repetitive nature.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
I always worry when sort of I come over to Hochanda and I'm thinking, how much can I put into an hour?
Yes.
Because it's such an easy craft.
Yes, yeah.
That how much can you tell people? Are they going to get bored? But hopefully that's gone really, really
It
quickly.
has,
To be
it just
fair.
shows, yeah. It just shows you how you really get caught up and encapsulated. And if you have just joined us, I mean, these kits couldn't be simpler for you to work with, because of course you have got a gorgeous piece. Now, the piece that Angie has been working on has been that beautiful lady within, kind of like a kimono style lady, Japanese lady. So as you can see here, absolutely beautiful piece. Now, at the moment, obviously very prominently, you can see her makeup and her face because all the facets aren't in place. But then as we look at the finished article, you will be able to see that when those gems go in place, how majestic she looks if I don't stand in front of her anyway. So you can see she looks absolutely amazing. The silk in that kimono really captured with those facets and all those beautiful little flowers. And you've got little AB crystals in there that are going to add that additional little hint of sparkle. But of course, it starts life as a canvas ready for you to start putting those little diamond dots in place. Absolutely beautiful. If you want yours, 582953. But of course, we kick the hour off with a brand new one-day special. And that's what we've got here. We've got two fabulous kits that you're getting within your one-day special price of £29.98. So it works out a very affordable, kind of £14.99 per kit. When you put them both together, I think that's a pretty good deal. So you've got two pieces in there. You've got your Black Panther with those beautiful kind of greeny yellow eyes, piercing eyes, absolutely gorgeous pieces and good sized pieces as well, because they are 42 centimetres by 18 centimetres and they are amazing. Do you know what I'd love to do, just as a bit of a prank maybe on April the 1st, put this behind your letterbox, so when the postman comes along, go to put your post in there, see his eyes looking at him. Sorry, just had to put that out there. But yeah, an amazing piece, I'm sure you will agree. And of course those facets there look absolutely incredible. But you are getting a second piece within here. So you've got your snow leopard that is going to join your fabulous Black Panther, and this time you've got slightly different colouring, because of course you might have a different room that you're wanting to put these in where you've got much lighter tones. So here you've got those gorgeous kind of natural tones, your taupe, your lovely beige tones in there, your creamy tones, but you have got the most incredible blue eyes looking back at you with this incredible piece. I mean, they are gorgeous, aren't they? Big cats, little cats, it doesn't matter. Maybe you have got a little cat in your house that really thinks inside he is a snow leopard. Then maybe this is the one for you. And again, you've got edge-to-edge coverage with this one. And it's a nice one, maybe if you're just getting started as well, because the size, although it's a considerable size, is a manageable size, I think you will agree, for anybody. Now, of course, when you do get your kit, as Angie quite explained, you have got your key down the side there, and the key will reference back to the canvas. So it couldn't be simpler. You've got obviously the key code there with the little letters, and it will also relate to a particular little packet. Now I'm going to turn this round this way. I think that's the right way around for you to see it. There you go. So you'll see that each one of those little icons in your key there has got a little letter and a number by it. And what that means is you're just going to find the little pack of facets to go in that particular place. And then when you do reference it to your canvas, then of course that's where you're going to be placing it down. It's as simple as that. It's like painting by numbers. Couldn't be simpler. So easy. So there you go. If you're wanting to get hold of this particular one, £29.98 will get you both of those beautiful pieces there. And there you go. Two boxes, so two gifts perhaps with these ones, or maybe a gift for yourself and a gift for somebody else. So 186766 if you're fancying getting hold of those ones. So please do take advantage of those while you have the opportunity. Then please do take advantage of those. So we've been busy. Lots of you taking advantage of these kits, and it's nice because it's across different areas, so not specifically winter themed, not specifically animal themed. One of the ones that has been very popular has been this particular one here with this gorgeous idyllic sunset. Absolutely beautiful. Now 30% of the stock has gone. Now I do believe, I'm going to look at Katie, if I pull it, it's on a different easel, isn't it? So if I lift that one up, I'm just have visions of everything going, oh, I didn't quite expect that to happen. Is that suspended? Oh, it's gone off on a bit. Can I pick this up? I was so nervous then. But it wasn't quite as disastrous as I thought. I didn't realise you meant that it was hanging on the thing. I do apologise. I thought it got a little stand it was sitting on. Now, have a look at the facets in this one. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. I love this scene, Angie. And when it comes to looking after these, the maintenance, I mean, we've taken so much time and trouble with these. How do we keep them clean?
Feather duster.
Is that it?
That's all, yeah, just
That's
give it
my
a
kind of
light.
cleaning, yeah.
You don't need to wipe it with anything at all.
So no polish, we don't need to seal these with any varnishes,
No,
as you
absolutely
said.
not, no. Don't put anything on top of it at all. That's the extra sparkle on that one is because a lot of the beads on that one have got the extra facets. So I said between 9 and 13,
yes.
so that's the higher sort of level of facets on those beads, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And of course you're just working on one of those little packs at a time or a small area at a time. So if you're looking at this and you're thinking, yeah, but that's quite a big piece to be working with, just do it in little pieces. You don't have to do it in a specific period of time. It's not like you've got 3 months or 6 months before the adhesive will stop being active. Just peel back enough of that protective layer to kind of expose the area that you're going to be putting those gems in place, and then obviously, as Angie suggested earlier, just put it back in place when you're putting it away.
Yeah, just make sure you cover it when you're finished working on it, and it's going to be sticky when you come to do it the next time. It'll be absolutely fine.
Absolutely amazing. Now, if you've gone for this or any of the other kits, then do make sure if it's in your basket, you are checking those baskets out. And it could be that you're going for one of the smaller kits, just $14.99 those kits have started from, going right the way through to these larger pieces. And as you can see, iconic images around me and beautiful images with the gorgeous sunsets and all the different elements. Now, of course, Angie's going to be back with us at 8 o'clock this evening.
Yes, 8
so
o'clock.
that will be with myself. Looking forward to that. And so, yeah, if you wanted to place your order, if you've just joined us, you can do so, and then of course you can confidently come back at 8 o'clock, join myself and Angie, and she will show you how you put all your beautiful pieces together. It's been a pleasure having your company. We've got lots more coming up here at Hochanda, so do make sure you don't go anywhere. Scott is going to be coming up with a lovely Angela. He's going to love the next hour, and you will too as well, especially when you see what Angela's done with some of our photos. Angie, thank you so much. I will see you a little later on with Angie at 8 o'clock. See you in a bit. Bye.